So the update is the number of unaccounted for rises to 159, 4 confirmed dead, and 120 are accounted for. And I think the challenge here is that in this building, you have people who kind of live there seasonally, and so it would be difficult to figure out what's going on there. And we'll be talking to someone who has experience in these kind of rescue recovery operations coming up at 7:30. And the question is why? This was due for inspection, a building built in 1981. They were going through the sort of recertification, reinspection process, and there was a study done that showed that this building was sinking 2 millimeters a year, which
starting in the 90s.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like a lot, but
right.
You know, in that context, it is. And so clearly that is something that they'll be looking at. There was also some roof work done, but officials said that they didn't think that was a big factor. They did hear some noises as they were searching, and they said sometimes that really can just be the settling of the rubble. So they have search dogs out there and not turning up much of anything at this point. James, I know you're a professional actor and I don't understand your thespian ways, but when you see in the script you get to kiss Terry Hatcher, are you excited about that?
Well, I said that for years. All my friends hated me because, you know, I got paid to make out with Terry Hatcher for a living. So
it's not that great.
Conversation between the police department, the private security, and the residents.
But Alderman Dowell, why does it take 3 meetings for that? This is not that complicated. I think her assessment was we need people on the ground walking and patrolling the ground.
Violence is complicated, sir.
Is it your understanding that the patrol, this private security patrol, should be out of their cars patrolling the grounds, or is it okay for them to be sitting in their cars?
No, never sitting in their car.
If you present both sides equally, is there some kind of false equivalency there? I mean, how as a documentary maker do you deal with evidence and things that have evidence and things that do not?
Great question. I went to great lengths to uncover new video to really corroborate the facts of the day. This is a deep dive into the day. And, you know, we can't tell this story without understanding the people that were there and why they were there.
When you're interviewing people who are rioting like members of the Proud Boys, is that an understanding that's complicated or that you shed light on? I mean, what's the point of that?
The point of
do you challenge
interviewing
them? I guess is my point.
So in all the interviews, I challenge them.
You know, you've characterized all this as routine politics, but I think that's what bothers people. We can have the debate about legality, but I think people see it as smarmy, and I'm wondering if you have any sense of remorse at all.
No, I have none whatsoever. Overzealous prosecutors with uncontrolled power are criminalizing the routine practice.
But wait a second, various juries and judges said that there was overwhelming evidence. Doesn't that count for something? A jury of your peers?
Well, again, the facts were never in dispute.